Hello, my name is Mark Hoch. I lead integration training. We're a training company that specialises in somatics and embodied learning. So I'm often asked, what is somatics? Somatics comes from the Greek word soma, meaning the body in its wholeness. So the body as a lived experience rather than as an object, like in Western medicine, or body beautiful on billboards and magazines, that kind of thing. So in a way, it's common sense somatics. When you meet someone for the first time and you shake their hand, you get a sense of who that person is that comes across through the body. And you're also giving a sense of who you are as a person as well. The term somatics was originally coined by a guy called Thomas Hanna, and he was working with aging and therapeutically, people with injuries and discomfort. And over the last 50 years, it's really spread to include other areas. So there's people like Paul Linden working with education, there's people working therapeutically still, there's people working in the arts, and myself and my associates work with organisations. So the question might be, why are organisations interested in the body? Good question. So let's take stress, for example. This is an area we work quite a lot in. If you read a book on stress, if you get that head knowledge about stress, doesn't actually make you less stressed. It's pretty common sense understanding that if you're going to tackle stress, you need to change your body, your emotions, the whole shebang. Rather than just get that head knowledge. So we work with stress. Another area we work a lot with is leadership. Because most communication is actually non-verbal, 90% cross-culturally studies show, having a sense of the body in this somatic sense is really crucial for anyone who's a leader. How you get yourself together under pressure, how you communicate, how you coordinate with others, so team building, change management, both a big part of what we do. Okay, so that's some of the areas we work in. We're usually called in, sometimes if people say we're good, we want to be great, other times we're called in because there's a problem, so it might be, for example, organisation wants less sick days, for example, a lower staff churn rate, greater level of efficiency, and more authentic leadership. They might have a mission statement on a wall, but they actually want the leaders to really embody that mission statement, and that's where we come in and love our work. How we work, so we work non-athletically, and in office clothes and office environments like this, just a very straightforward way. We work with posture, with breathing exercises, with movement exercises, and combining the somatic work often with linguistic work as well. That's very effective, getting good results. Okay, somatics is really about experience, I think, experiential learning. So let's do a centering exercise together, if you're willing, which will give you a sense of what somatics is. So centering is something I first came across in the martial arts about 12 years ago, and it's a way to get yourself together to deal with whatever pressure you can feel. So maybe that's just the pressure of having a camera on you, maybe it's the pressure of the economic climate at the moment, the work pressure, boss from hell or employees from hell for that matter, and how you deal with that. Sports people do this, they call it being in the zone, being in a flow state, psychologists call it. And most successful people have some sense of this, and what we do at integration training is fine-tune that. Yeah. Okay, so I'll take you through a simple sequence called ABC. Before we go into the ABC, I'd say it's valuable to center in why you're doing the exercises. So Richard Struzzi Heckler, one of my teachers and a big name in the somatics field, he would ask, for the sake of what are you doing something? Yeah. In common language, I might say, why bother? So is it for the sake of your health? Is it for the sake of efficiency, relations with colleagues, your family? These are all things that being somatically informed can help with. Bring that to mind. Now we're going to the ABC. So the first A is aware. Become aware of your senses. So you're probably aware of your visual sense, watching a video, and let that widen to anything else that's going on. Any noises you can hear as well as my voice, sounds from outside perhaps. And how does your body feel? However it is fine. Perhaps scanning from your feet up to the top of the head. to forget our bodies in the workplace, working with our brain. How do you feel emotionally? Noticing your breathing, the quality of your breathing, and at this point, accepting whatever you find. Not about being perfect. You're aware of your senses. Now let's move into balance. So let's start with grounding, which is good for all of us, I think, whatever we've got to do. Putting your feet flat on the floor. If you're wearing heels, taking those off perhaps. Your knee aligned with the foot. And your pelvis resting balanced on the chair. And from that, the spine can raise up. There's a length, sense of dignity, being connected to what you care about. And also width. So leaders who come to me and they want to be confident, they want to feel confident as well as come across confidently. If they're very narrow, squashed in this way, it's a very different sense from if they're wide in the width. We've really got that. So widening across the chest and also making some space between the knees. Width. And the last dimension is depth. So if we're leaning into our computers all day long, our focus gets very narrow here. Head goes down, respects the muscles in the back of the neck and around the spine, create tension in the body. And after a while we start to embody that. So we start to feel different, act different, and come across to other people as different. So rather than doing that, balance the front of the back. So feeling the back as well as being aware of the front. Balance them up and down, left and right, front and back. Now on to centering itself. So we'll relax the center line, relaxing the eyes. So you look at the bottom of your tax return, you kind of stare like that. Instead of that, widening the vision, peripheral vision. Relaxing here, your jaw, your tongue hang loose in the mouth. So you can breathe. Belly be soft, so we can breathe with our diaphragms. It's important to have relaxed abdominal muscles. A good way to do that is to tense the muscle. Then you can let go of that. You can release that. And relaxing right down to the lower abdominal. Take a hand and put it just below your belly button. You're breathing in, so the hand goes out slightly. So as you breathe in, your belly expands slightly. It means your diaphragm is moving down. Just take just a few relaxed deep breaths like that. Okay, so that just took about a minute. How do you feel now? Most people feel more together, more prepared, better able to handle whatever challenges work and life is throwing at you. It's a brief centering exercise. You can do that every morning, you can do it throughout the day, you can do it when something stressful happens, the phone rings and you're expecting a difficult call, for example. Do a few seconds of it before you pick up the phone. That's a centering exercise. I hope it's helped you. Most people find it helps them with whatever they care about. It's something that helps people. If you want to find out more about somatics, centering, and body training and embodied learning, then please get in contact. My name is Mark Walsh. I run a blog, which you can find if you Google Integration Journal, and the corporate website accompanied is integration.co.uk, integrationtraining.co.uk. You Google integration training, it will come up. Thank you very much. Have a good day.